Gracie Diaz, and today I'll be discussing how to use the if function. The if function is a comparison between a value and what to expect. At the end of the video, you will be able to know how to do something like this. Having all the answers show a word from your poll, as you can see on the screen. All right, but before we get to this final product, we must understand the basics. A function is a predefined ability that performs special features based on the name that they are saved under. And an example of the if function would be if a student wants a pineapple instead of a mango, have their poll answer equal 1. A quick but very important PSA when it comes to a function is that a function is not a formula. A formula is strictly mathematical, while functions are short programs saved under a name. I just wanted that to be completely clear. All right, now we'll go into how to properly type the function and what goes into it. First, you start off with an equal sign. Type if, the function bar will pull up and it will open parentheses. This is where the magic happens. The first part of this function is the content. This is where the range and dictation will go. We will go into a range a little bit later. The second part is where you'll put say blank if the value is true. And lastly, the third part is where to put what to say if the value is false. Now on to the range. I did promise we would go over it. Now there can be many different types of ranges. This is what your function will cover. The first type of range you can do is a list. You do this by using commas and then, like I show, just typing random cells. You can also do a vertical range. Same thing, type equals, and then you can do this by highlighting a column. This is used by the 2-dot punctuations. Since you can do a vertical range, you can also do a horizontal range, which is all the same, just sideways, and you would highlight a row. And lastly, you can do an area range. Everything is also the same. You just drag the corner to create a box. Or you can type it. It will have a different row and column to separate by a 2-dot punctuation as well. I wanted to bring more attention back to the syntax. The syntax is an arrangement of words and phrases to create a well-formed function. Our syntax has 3 parts. 1, the condition, and which is B7 through B17 equals 1. There's the 2-dot punctuation once again, showing that this is a vertical range, considering it's the column. Then 2, when it's true, type pineapple, or 3, when it's false, show mango. And to type this all out and pay close attention to the quotations over the pineapple and mango. If you want the word to come up exactly how you put it, you must put it in quotations because it tells Excel to display whatever is in them. Therefore, your finished project will look like this. But if it does not, and you want to check how you wrote it, or you just want to check your work, all you have to do is click the squiggly line in the corner of your computer, shown here, while also hitting Control simultaneously. And it will show the function you wrote down in its raw form. All right, now let's go over what we learned today. What an if function is, and what a plain function is, just the overview. The proper syntax for the if function, the ranges that are involved or the ranges you can use, and also how and when to use the if function. All right, it looks like you've mastered the if function by now, and I hope to see y'all again.